Change is not accomplished alone. We actually need people with us through that ugly, awful, messy middle. We're going to need those supporting and encouraging voices in our life to help us navigate through those waters that can be very difficult, challenging. Sometimes it feels like you're making great progress and then all of a sudden you're not. And then you remember something, and then you're going through something, and you're trying to figure out how to believe and how to change your identity and change your narrative. These are big things. When you have people around you to help guide you through it, it's going to be a game changer. It's going to help you actually complete that shift in the story of your life. But how do we find them? I think it's tempting to believe that we're alone, that no one would understand. And to a certain degree, you're right. No one's going to understand the actual unique circumstances. They're not living from your perspective and through your eyes. However, you might be surprised how many people are able to relate and identify and lean into your emotions. Some of them are going to have a little bit more guidance than you do. They might be further along in their journey of healing and wholeness than you are. They might have some really encouraging things to say to you throughout your entire story. I would encourage you to find those people. But how, you might be saying? Where do they exist? It depends on where you are in life. It depends on what type of help and guidance you're looking for. Look, there is no shame in calling a hotline. If those are going to be the best tools and resources that you have, if something is pretty difficult and pretty challenging for you, man, let me tell you what, call a hotline. Because they actually have to go through rigorous training to even be able to say hello on the phone and talk to you. And maybe some of that training that they have is what you need. Maybe they have some of that inside guidance that can help you make a key and critical decision. Or maybe you just need to find someone to talk to, maybe a professional to talk to. Look, there is no shame in that either. I value good counseling, and it's really important to sit with someone who actually understands the human psyche and how emotions and trauma and pain can affect a soul and affect a life. Maybe it's as simple as just reaching out to someone that you know, someone that has proved themselves to be trustworthy in your life, and making an ask. What does making the ask look like? It can be as simple as saying, hey, I was wondering if you had a half hour to talk sometime next week. Could you tell me a time that works good for you? It can be simple. It can be over the phone. It can be over Skype. It can be over any video conferencing tool, like anything. We are so connected and yet so distant as a culture. And there's ways that you can actually be in communication with almost anyone on the planet. Make that ask. Make it specific. 30 minutes, an hour, 20 minutes to talk sometime next Thursday, next Tuesday. And I bet you're going to find a way to connect with that person. Or maybe you want to go a little bit deeper. You might say, hey, I noticed that you worked through XYZ, and I sometimes think that I might be struggling through XYZ. Could we meet for lunch sometime and talk about it? It can be anything, anywhere. Just create a basic plan, something simple, and throw it out there as a suggestion, and follow up with, well, if that time doesn't work, is there another one that's good for you? Give it about a week time frame, maybe 2, but a week is good. Don't make it too far out there. And I bet they will follow through with you. And if they don't, that's okay. You ask somebody else. Until you have some sort of face-to-face interaction with someone where you have that ability to share what you're going through and to ask a couple of key questions. If you want to, you can even write a few of those questions ahead of time just so that you can stay on track and you know how to share and you can get some of that guidance. You're worth that support and you're worth that guidance. And lastly, if you really feel like there's absolutely no one out there, then I know that there are great videos online. We have a bunch here at Change Your Narrative, but there's also some other good ones. We're going to put some of those in the links in the description box because we want you to have good voices and some people that can help you navigate through those areas of life. We believe in you, and we believe in your story, and we want to help you learn how to change it.